Good Morning Football. We get to bring you more incredible stories of the events and the people that shaped the NFL over the past 100 years. Here's our guy Rich Eisen with another installment of the NFL 100 Minute.
Watch this. Jim Burt takes the whole bucket and pours it on Bill Parcells' head. That's what you get when you win.
In October of 1984, the Giants beat their division rivals, the Redskins, for the first time in 7 games. To celebrate the win, nose tackle Jim Burt doused head coach Bill Parcells with the first ever Gatorade bath. A month later, after the Bears clinched their first division title in 21 years, it was Mike Ditka's turn, and a tradition was born. Plenty of Gatorade baths followed. In fact, the '86 Giants were so superstitious, they got to head coach Bill Parcells after each of their 17 wins that season on the way to a Super Bowl title and a top-secret mission.
Carson is in the security uniform now. And there it comes.
These days, no Super Bowl is complete without a Gatorade celebration. It's become the crowning moment of victory.
And there it is. The dynasty continues.
It's a tradition like no other. You get to cut the nets in basketball, and you get to get a Gatorade bath in football. Thursday Night Football, rookie quarterback Daniel Jones has the Giants faithful believing that the future is bright in the Big Apple. But Tom Brady's there, and Tom Brady, the defending Super Bowl champion, are out to show the Patriots dynasty is as strong as ever. It's one of the greatest battles, Giants-Patriots. We've done it a bunch. Let's do it one more time.
Brady's gotten that work before, Peter. Come on now.
Thursday Night Football tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. NFL Network, Fox, and Prime Video. Hey, he's been there before. He's lost to the Giants a bunch. I'm saying Brady might have a challenge tonight. Will Silva, we go out to you in the newsroom in Culver City. We got to talk the football game. Might as well give the Giants a shot here. They got a young quarterback. I'm here for it.
All right, Shrey. No, you got to do it, my man. Just go for it there with the G-Men. There'll be a lot of folks in the area who'll be loving you if somehow they can pull it off. Meanwhile, Falcons wide receiver Julio Jones recently became the fastest player in NFL history to gain 11,000 yards receiving. Cardinals head coach Cliff Kingsbury says Jones will go down as one of the best all time. Now, that's hard to dispute, but will Jones be on the field when the two teams meet on Sunday? Well, that, my friends, is still TBD. Jones missing practice on Wednesday as he deals with a hip injury. Jones coming off consecutive games with fewer than 55 yards receiving, the first time that's happened since his rookie year in 2011. Vontaze Burfict's helmet-to-helmet hit on Colts tight end Jack Doyle will cost the linebacker his season. Burfict's season-long suspension upheld by appeals officer Derek Brooks on Wednesday is the 4th suspension of Burfict's career. He has also been fined 7 times. Now, you probably remember this play from last week, and if not, here it is to refresh your memory. Lamar Jackson with the big stiff arm on T.J. Watt before running over photographer Shelley Lipton right there on the sideline. Ever the gentleman, he did help her up after this angry run. He spoke to reporters on a Wednesday and explained why he felt compelled to lend a helping hand.
Because they're human beings too, you know, and I know we moving fast, you know, get physical out there on the field, and we come at full speed, and she's sitting down, you know, taking pictures. I know that kind of hurt it, so I had to make sure she was all right.
Did you say anything to her? What did you say?
No, I just rubbed her head because it looked like I hit her head. Yeah.
Did you see the picture that she got of the play?
Yeah, the stiff arm. It was her with the picture. I just told her it was a great shot. I actually DM'd her and asked was she okay, you know, and I told her that was a great pick. Yeah.
Is she doing okay?
Yeah, she told me she was fine.
Oh, I absolutely loved the way he handled it. And Shelley Lipton actually was very appreciative of the gesture there, Madam Adams, and said that she hopes his mom was watching. So it was something well done. I know you had predicted it in the future, Madam Adams, but it was fantastic to see.
If only Miss Lipton came and saw me before this, we could have avoided this entire issue. Thank you
That's
so
right.
much, Will Silva. Welcome to Madam Adams, the only place in town that combines tarot cards and touchdowns.
Right.
We all want to know what lies ahead in our fantasy future. I've got the cards to show you the way to a championship in Week 6. Gentlemen, any fantasy dilemmas that you are concerned with, as I have the crystal ball and the tarot cards, and somehow they work together.
Yes, Kay, I definitely would love to talk to you. Thank you so much, Madam Adams, for giving me the chance to hear your...
I'm sorry, I'm getting a vibe. Did you interview Dorinda and Bethany Frankel from The Housewives?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you're right. You're spot on.
Can I have your autograph?
I see that. I see that in your future.
Yeah, you definitely know your
What's it
stuff.
like to meet the greats?
Yeah,
Extra?
yeah, you're right on, Madam Adams.
Okay.
I would love to ask you about my puppy that passed away when I was younger. We called him Tyke Tyson. But I'm going to ask you about a wide receiver. What's in the cards for Vikings wideout Adam Thielen?
Ah, I see here in my crystal ball, he's coming off a breakout game, squeaky wheel. Got the grease. I like what I'm seeing here. Ah, reaffirmed by the star. That is a sign of further success to come. And then let's do another card just for fun. How about the Chariot? This should tell fantasy owners that they could expect to ride the performance of Thielen from week 5 straight into this week. 7 catches for 130 yards against the Giants. I was in the house for this when he scored 2 touchdowns and looked awesome. This week, it's the Eagles secondary. Nate, they are the 4th most generous to opposing wide receivers. They've allowed 5 100-yard wide receivers so far this season. He had last year 7 catches for 116 yards in this very matchup, and he had a touchdown against the Eagles. You can throw on Philadelphia. I expect this to continue. He and Cousins, they got something going on. They're apparently best friends. Cousins says they kick it. Their wives are friends. Families are friends. So I predict Adam Thielen will have another top 5 showing in week 6.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell Dorinda I love her and I say hello.
I'm confused. This is about fantasy football?
Yeah.
I found this place in the yellow pages. I was looking for a different kind of madam. Different kind of fantasy. I'm sorry, but as long as I'm here, my son likes this player in the Jets, Le'Veon Bell. And as far as I understand here in the waiting room, you had some visions about Le'Veon Bell earlier in the season. What can you tell me now?
I don't know what you're talking about from earlier. We are on.
It's about the future, right?
Future.
I'm out of place here.
I may have called him my MVP candidate. That offensive line sucks and everybody got hurt, but this is very interesting. First, I see, the Wheel of Fortune. This is a card that tells me about good things to come for those who wait. And then, ooh, Justice. This represents getting what you're due. I believe, a lot of outside factors have been influencing this offensive line. He hasn't scored since week 1 against the Buffalo Bills, which happens to be the last time he had Samuel Darnold out there. Darnold is back. Even if there isn't a lot of room to run behind an offensive line that hasn't fully gelled, they don't suck. They just have not been good so far this season for a lot of different reasons. I expect Darnold to use him heavily in the passing game. Get this, the Cowboys have allowed the 2nd most receptions to the running back position this season. They might use him in the passing game as well as Herndon, his boy, will probably not be out there.
I like that.
I predict Le'Veon Bell has at least 1 touchdown this week, and he hasn't had one since week 1.
Okay, I can go with that.
Kind of like Justice, huh?
Yeah, what's up, Justice?
What's up, Justice?
How you doing?
I have a question, madam.
Poetic.
Are you a medium? Do you speak to the dead? Because those Dak Prescott $40 million contract extension conversations, I'm wondering if you sense them in the room at all. Do you speak to the dead? Okay, moving right along.
I'm seeing no Brinks truck, and
no
bags of money, no duck diving into coins, nothing.
Okay, I like the DuckTales reference. Can I go to the Detroit Lions? Kerryon Johnson.
Yeah.
Should I be worried about this matchup? The Packers D woke up again against Dallas. Can Kerryon get the start this week?
I love that you're asking about him because he had a bye week, he has fresh legs, and he left a nice taste in fantasy owners' mouth. Let's see the cards here. Ooh, the strength card. This tells me the running back's going to use power and his mind to succeed against Green Bay. And what's even more interesting is the Hermit card. This tells me of someone who's ready to reemerge from a shell to start anew after a week of rest. Here's the deal with Kerryon. Huge performance against Kansas City. You can run on them, of course. 26 carries, a full workload for $125. He also had 2 grabs for 32 yards. So the Packers, 3rd most generous to running backs this season. They're allowing 5.2 yards per carry. They are tied for 4th most in the NFL as far as that mark is concerned. They've given up over 100 total yards to Dalvin Cook, who's awesome, of course. Phillip Lindsay, the Broncos ran all over them. Jordan Howard did for the Eagles as well. My prediction is that Kerryon Johnson will be a top 10 running back for week 6 against a vulnerable Green Bay running defense.
Madam Adams, look what's on the strength card. A big old lion.
Big old lion, right?
For you, Nate.
Oh, thank you.
And
hey, I have a birthday coming up. Does my wife have anything special planned for me?
Yes, she does. I will call her and find out what she wants you to buy her
Hey, now.
during the break.
Tell her I want it really special.
Can we see it?
Oh, it's whose birthday? Her birthday.
Yeah, my birthday.
You want something for her birthday?
No, I want it for my birthday.
I don't know what's going on.
Talk about it.
We'll be back after this.
Dua Lipa has a new fragrance.
We've
I'm
got-
Ooh, perfect gift. You're going to love it.
Let's take a look into Daniel Jones' future. He has to go up against a goat. What was that? What do you two have going on lately?
Strager's on one today.
Crazy.
And
He's loopy.